Today's very latest news coming to you first from the fabulous Pattaya Media Group here in Pattaya. And if you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. Thank you. 8 major tourism and hospitality associations have called on Prime Minister Anutin Chanvirakul to revoke newly enforced restrictions on alcohol sales and consumption, warning that the amended Alcohol Control Act, which took effect on the 8th of November, is creating confusion among visitors and harming businesses during peak tourist season. The key issue is the ban on alcohol sales and consumption between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. and after midnight, with fines now applying not only to sellers but also to drinkers. Industry groups argue the restrictions undermine Thailand's nightlife economy, fuel underground markets, and deter high-spending tourists. They have proposed 3 measures: lifting the consumption ban during restricted hours, reviewing zoning regulations for key tourist locations, and revoking the online sales ban in favour of regulated, age-verified e-commerce that supports domestic producers. Severe flooding has now affected 17 central provinces, with more than 2.4 million rai of land underwater. Depths in some areas exceed 50 centimetres, significantly disrupting travel and daily life. Provinces including Ayutthaya, the Nakhon Sawan, Suphanburi and Pathum Thani remain heavily inundated. Bangkok also saw overnight flooding, with water reaching around 20 centimetres on Ratchadar Road. District officials are urging caution as drainage teams work to clear major routes. Updated flood maps are available through GISTA's website and mobile app, providing real-time information to residents and authorities. Thai authorities have intensified border and airport controls following concerns that foreign nationals who escaped scam compounds in Myanmar may attempt to re-enter Thailand under new identities. The move comes after Myanmar military forces overran the notorious KK Park cyber scam complex, prompting hundreds of foreign workers to flee across the border near Mae Sot. Between 22nd October and 10th November, Thai authorities detained 1,540 illegal entrants, including 465 Indians, 270 Africans, 220 Filipinos, and 187 Chinese nationals. All are awaiting repatriation. Immigration officers are interviewing each detainee to identify victims of trafficking and forced labour, while mandatory biometric registration has been introduced to prevent re-entry under false identities. Airport immigration nationwide has been ordered to deny entry to anyone previously deported from Myanmar-based scam centres, particularly travellers from South Asia and East Africa. Officers have also been instructed to question solo travellers with no return ticket, hotel booking or credible travel plan, citing the risk of trafficking or forced labour. Since the start of 2025, more than 3,300 warnings have been issued to travellers believed to be vulnerable to exploitation. In response to Cambodian media claims that Thailand had staged the recent border landmine blast, suggesting fabricated satellite images and alleged procurement of anti-personnel mines, the Royal Thai Army issued a firm rebuttal on the 12th of November, rejecting the accusations as entirely untrue. Army spokesman said the images circulated in Cambodian media were doctored and intended to mislead both domestic and international audiences. The Army reiterated that PMN-2 anti-personnel mines, discovered in large numbers along the border, have never been part of Thailand's military inventory or procurement. Evidence collected by Thai forces clearly indicates the mines are of Cambodian origin and were newly deployed during the ceasefire period. The MBTC's long-awaited bidding process for FM radio frequencies began yesterday, delivering unexpected outcomes that have reshaped the broadcasting landscape across Thailand. Under the new system, each qualified station was permitted to bid on just 2 frequencies within its registered province, a restriction that immediately placed pressure on operators already facing limited options. Most licenses sold for between 50,000 and 100,000 baht for a 5-year term, a price many stations regarded as manageable and a relief given the wider uncertainty surrounding the industry. For these operators, the auction outcome ensures they can continue broadcasting in the years ahead. However, with more bidders than frequencies available, disappointment was inevitable, and among those left without a future frequency is Pattaya FM Radio, currently broadcasting as Fabulous 103 FM. In a move that stunned local operators, 103 MHz was not made available for bidding at all, held back for what the NBTC described only as other reasons, with no further explanation. The station was instead permitted to bid on 2 alternative frequencies, a shift that would have required costly changes to equipment, branding and technical systems. But what followed proved even more extraordinary. The frequency Pattaya FM Radio selected attracted 2 other unknown bidders, and what began as a routine auction starting at 25,000 baht quickly escalated into a bidding war that defied industry logic. The final price surged to nearly 800,000 baht plus taxes, roughly 8 to 9 times the national average. Even more unusual, one of the competing bidders appeared to bid against themselves multiple times, behavior almost unheard of in professional auction environments. The winning bidder secured the frequency fair and square, according to MBTC officials, though many in the industry are questioning how such a significant investment can be sustained, given the current economic realities of Thai radio broadcasting. For Fabulous 103 FM, the outcome leaves the station in a state of uncertainty, but not yet off the air. The MBTC contacted station operators shortly after the auction to confirm that measures are being considered for stations placed in similar situations. As a result, the station has been told it may continue broadcasting for the foreseeable future until an official end date is issued. For now, operators say they remain hopeful and their fingers are firmly crossed. And with the Met Office promising highs today of just 30, dropping to 24, and a very humid day with rain.
Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.